Could Mark Williams be the missing piece for the Lakers championship run? In this video, we're breaking down the Lakers trade for the young center and what they gave up to get him. Stick around to find out how this move affects their future and why it's a big win. Only here on Sports Frenzy TV. Alright, Hoops fans, buckle up because we've got another major trade in the NBA, and this one's going to make some waves. If you haven't heard yet, the Los Angeles Lakers have pulled the trigger on yet another trade. Yes, even after they just made the big move for Luka Doncic and traded away Anthony Davis and Max Christie, they've gone ahead and made another deal. You might be wondering, why would they do that? Well, there's a pretty big reason for it. And if you're a Lakers fan, this could be the answer to a lot of your prayers. So what did the Lakers do this time? They've traded for a center. And not just any center, but a young, promising player who could be a serious asset both now and in the future. The Lakers have acquired Mark Williams from the Charlotte Hornets, a 7-foot center with immense potential. This is the type of player that could solidify the Lakers' center position for years to come. But of course, there's always a catch in these kinds of trades, right? The trade package that the Lakers gave up might be tough to swallow for some fans. According to Shams Charania, the Lakers are sending Dalton Knecht, Cam Reddish, their last remaining unprotected first-round pick in 2031, and a 2030 pick swap to Charlotte in exchange for Williams. That's a pretty hefty price to pay, and it's definitely going to be a trade worth breaking down. Let's start by talking about Dalton Knecht. The Lakers just drafted him, and up until now, he's been showing a lot of promise. Now he's 23 years old, and while some might say that's a bit old for a rookie, he's already shown that he has the skills to succeed in the NBA. He's got great potential as a three-point shooter and an offensive weapon in general. Over the course of the season, he's improved defensively as well, and many fans had hoped he could be a key part of the Lakers' future. There was even talk about how he could be a great fit alongside LeBron James, given his skills and potential. But here's the thing, despite all that promise, the Lakers decided to move on from him. And why? Well, the team clearly identified that what they were missing was a true center. Yes, Jackson Hayes has played better as of late, and Christian Wood was signed for depth, but neither of them are true starting caliber centers in the league. The Lakers needed someone who could give them some consistent minutes, rebound the ball effectively, protect the rim, and most importantly, provide some much-needed size in the paint. With the departure of Anthony Davis, that center position became a massive hole, and that's where Mark Williams comes in. Mark Williams is a 7-foot center who's been showing some real flashes of brilliance this season. He's got a tremendous wingspan and is an elite rim protector. According to Shams, he's listed at 7'2", although some might argue that he's closer to 7 feet. But let's not get too caught up in the specifics of his height. What matters is the guy's skill set. His standing reach is the longest in the entire NBA. Yes, you heard that right. Williams has a longer standing reach than Kristaps Porzingis and even Bam Adebayo, who are both known for their shot blocking and rim protection. When you combine his height with that reach, you're looking at a guy who can practically touch the rim without jumping. And this is exactly what the Lakers need: a lob threat, a guy who can dominate the paint, and a player who can anchor their defense down low. Rob Pelinka has spoken in the past about wanting a lob threat for Luka Doncic, and the Lakers are certainly filling that void with this trade. Luka, as we all know, thrives when he has athletic big man to pass to for lobs and easy baskets. That was something the Lakers were missing. With Davis gone and Hayes not quite fulfilling that role as a true starting center, the Lakers had a hole in that position, and now they've filled it with Williams. The guy's monster, and he brings a level of athleticism to the Lakers that they've been missing since the days of Dwight Howard. Now, let's talk about Williams' game a bit. He's been improving every season, and this year he's really taken a step forward. Despite some minor injury concerns in both college and the NBA, he's averaging about 16 points per game and 10 rebounds per game on a really efficient 60% shooting from the field. He's not a three-point shooter, and that's something the Lakers will have to work with over time. But even without a three-point shot, Williams is making a massive impact in other areas. He's primarily been an off-ball player, meaning he's been effective in pick-and-roll situations, grabbing offensive rebounds, and finishing at the rim. He's not a guy you can give the ball to and ask him to break someone down with post moves, but he doesn't need to be. His skill set is more about hustle, energy, and finishing easy buckets around the rim. Speaking of rebounds, Williams is an absolute monster on the boards. He's averaging about 10 rebounds per game, and over 3.5 of those are offensive rebounds. When you break that down per 36 minutes, Williams is grabbing about 5 offensive rebounds per game, which is a huge number for a guy playing only 25 minutes a game. That's where his true value lies. He's a relentless rebounder who can really change the game with his ability to grab extra possessions for his team. And when we talk about offensive rebounds, that's huge for a Lakers team that has LeBron James and Luka Doncic on the floor. Those guys are going to generate plenty of opportunities for Williams to get easy putbacks and finish off lobs. The potential for easy points is incredible. Now, the other side of the ball is defense, and Williams excels there as well. He's a great rim protector, and his length and ability to contest shots are a big asset to any defense. But it's not just a shot blocker, he's also an intelligent defender. He also knows when to help, when to switch, and when to contest a shot. And despite his youth, he's been able to handle the responsibility of being a last-line defender. The Lakers need a guy like that, someone who can erase mistakes from the defense and protect the paint. It's a major upgrade over and what they've had recently, and Williams fits that bill perfectly. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There's some risk involved in this trade. The Lakers gave up Dalton Knecht, a young player who has shown plenty of potential, and they also parted with their last remaining unprotected first-round pick in 2031. That's tough. It's a long way off, but that pick could be valuable, especially if the Lakers end up needing to make another move in the future. Additionally, there's the injury history with Williams. He's only played 25 games this season out of a possible 50, and he missed a lot of time last year too. His injury history isn't a huge red flag, but it's something the Lakers will have to monitor. They need him to stay healthy in order for this trade to pay off. But in my opinion, the risk is worth it. Williams has an incredibly high ceiling. He's only 23 years old and he's already a dominant force in the paint. With the right development, he could become a two-way star in this league. The Lakers needed a center and they got a guy who could be a game changer. This trade also shows that the Lakers are fully committed to making a push for a championship now while also building for the future. Williams is young enough to be a core piece for the next several seasons, and if he develops as expected, he could be a key player for years to come. So, what does this mean for the Lakers moving forward? Well, it's clear that this is the team they'll be rolling with for the foreseeable future. They don't have any more tradable first-round picks for a while, so this is their roster. And honestly, I think they're in a good spot. They've addressed their biggest need in the center position, and they've added a player with tons of potential. Maybe they'll make a minor move for a 3-and-D wing, and they've pretty much filled out the roster at this point. What do you guys think about this trade? How do you feel about Mark Williams coming to the Lakers? Do you think they gave up too much in Dalton Knecht and that 2031 first-round pick? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear what you think about this one. If you like the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.